If God is the Lord of all, and He is, then He is the Lord of your world, not just the real one, even the one you build. That does not mean your world will be free of false gods, dark magic, or corrupted power, but it does mean nothing is outside His authority. All power, whether used for good or for evil, exists under the rule of the one true God. So the Lord of the universe ought also to be the Lord of whatever you create. Many genres of storytelling explore the what ifs of reality. What if the world were different? What if the laws of nature were different? What if reality itself worked another way? And there is value in that, but we should not build a world that asks, what if God were not there? Or what if he were not present? Because a world without God is not just different, it is horrific. There would be no justice, only power, no truth, only opinion, and no good, only preference. It is not a place the imagination should linger, because what we rehearse in story shapes how we see reality. So if a story moves in that direction, it should feel like loss, not freedom. But that does not mean power is the problem. Scripture makes something clear. Power itself is not evil. The Lord makes his sun rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just and on the unjust. Like money or alcohol, it is something given and often misused, but its existence is not the issue. Its source, its purpose, and its submission are. When Moses confronts Pharaoh, both perform signs. The difference is not who has power, but who stands under God. Consider Balaam, a man who truly speaks the words of God, yet seeks personal gain through wicked counsel. His prophecy is real, and his corruption is real. Or Saul, anointed, given authority, chosen as king, and yet consumed by jealousy and disobedience. The problem was never that they had power, the problem was that they refused to remain under it. So, what does this mean when we build worlds? It means we do not need to remove power from our stories. Characters may wield magic, false gods may demand worship, and dark forces may appear to prevail. But none of it stands alone. Nothing is ultimate except God. Even rebellion depends on what God has made. Even corruption is distortion of what was made good. A Christian world does not require every character to acknowledge God, but the world itself should not be built as though God is absent, because reality is not built that way. This also means something simple. A Christian story should be a good story, not because it carries a label, but because it is made well. If God is the perfect creator, and he is, then we should aim to create in a way that reflects his order. That means a world where power has a source, a world where evil is not ultimate, and a world where authority is real, even when it is resisted. When we build worlds, we are not creating reality, but we are shaping something that reflects it. And reality is not ruled by chaos, it is ruled by God. So fill your worlds with kings and creatures, with magic and mystery, with rebellion and redemption, but do not build as though God is absent, because he is not, and even in fiction, that matters. Until next time, may God bless your fellowship, your stories, and your play.